Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. Today I'm joining in on the open collab, which is hashtag projectsharethursday. And our hostess is Mary Ellen, and her channel name is Mary Ellen's Crafts and Hauls. And as I had mentioned before, last week, she's got a great channel. She's very nice. She's very talented. And she does a little bit of everything, y'all. So if you don't know Mary Ellen, you might want to go by and check her out, you know. And so I had promised in my last video, which was Monday, and had joined in on Pebbles Open Collab, which is Let's Do Die Cutting Monday. And the centers, die cut the centers of these playing cards out. The idea was not mine. The idea was Kathy's, and I shared her, it's Kathy's Garden, and I shared her channel name and the video in my last video, okay? And she had done it differently. You don't need dies, you don't need a die cutting machine the way she did it. And she ended up fussy cutting. She had a template of a circle, and as you all know, you can use this to create a circle template and then, you know, cut it out by hand. So what she had done is put fabric in the center, and she had decorated the center of it. You know what I mean? If she was going to put a flower, she put a flower piece of ephemera in the center. Well, I wanted to do things differently. I'm a real believer. And if you see something here on YouTube, don't do exactly what they do, because then your creativity gets taken away. You use your creativity to make it your own, do something different. And so what I did was get out my gesso first off. And I put gesso on the cards, and my gesso is white, okay? And I did it with my finger. I didn't do it with a brush or anything. And then, let me see, I've got that behind me. Then I got out my Ranger texture paste and put it through some stencils that are smaller. You know what I mean? I have some huge stencils, but my smaller ones, and did the texture paste through them here, here, and here on these three. I did not do it on this one because I wanted it to be different. And then two of my Stamperia's Mixed Media Aqua Color. I used these two here on this one. And one of them is called Water Green, and the other one is Turquoise. And that's why you see the variation in colors. And then they did not need watering down either. Those, because they're water-based, you can just spray them. Then I also took my Distress Oxide and my Distress Inks, put them on my plastic mat, sprayed them down with water, and did them here, here, and here. So I wanted them two-tone. I didn't want them, you know what I mean? I wanted two-tone. Now, the thing is, I tried to keep Joker for you to be able to read that this is a playing card. I've got it here. I ended up covering up here. You can see Joker here. Did the same thing here. But you can see Joker there. So what I did in the centers, I did use these three. Do you remember getting these on clearance in Hobby Lobby a few years back? This is the foil dot organza. This is the organza too, but with the glitter dot. And those are from Hobby Lobby years ago. And this one is, as you see, from Walmart. And this is just like, this tool is just, this matte tool, but it's its weave is pretty open. Do you know what I mean? So on this one, remember I'm trying to use my scraps and stuff I've had for a while. So that's Prima paper here and here. And I don't know if I handle this a certain way, but that's what I put the tool on, this one, this pink tool. And if I show it a certain way, hopefully in the light you can see, it almost looks like fishnet stockings. And then that's what's on the back. Excuse me. And I can write in black pen, or if I decide to give it to someone, they can write in black pen as well. This one I wanted to have some fun with. That is this one, the foil dot organza. Okay, and what I did was after I placed that on there, I took, remember, speaking of Hobby Lobby's clearance, remember when a lot of us got these? It was about a year ago. And this is Party Blend Glitter in Majesty. I hope you can see. And I put that in the center because with this organza, the weave is very, very tight. And as you can see, that glitter has all kinds of sizes. Teeny tiny, middle, not so tiny. And then I did several die cuts to put on the side there. And then the back of that is just white to write on. Then this one, this is Prima paper as well, the same, in that same paper pad that was with those. And hopefully if I hold it a certain way, this is that glittery dot, this one. And hopefully you can see the glitter. I just think that's pretty, personally. And then on the back, y'all are going to say, oh, I remember that paper pad. Probably the pillow hearts that they made. And again, you can write over that in black ink. And then last but not least, I did, that's over there somewhere. I got out some lace and put that in the center. I put just a solid piece behind it because I knew I wanted to put other things. And to me, when you put lace over solid, I think it pops a little bit more personally. And then die cut, and then these tiny little flowers I got at Hobby Lobby like 5 years ago or something, maybe even longer. And then I did these tiny little bling from this. I get things like this, and then I take the bling off of off of there because it's so tiny. And that is great for the center of small flowers, or if you just want a little splash of bling, you know. And then that is how that one turned out. And I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.